This is Jenny's first year Latin, chapter 23. We're discussing the passive voice. Okay, here's our board. The passive voice is when the subject of the verb is not performing the action but is being acted upon. I can get that. I need to fix that right quick. Hold on. Sorry. Let's see. When the subject of the verb is not performing the action but is being acted upon, the verb is in the passive voice. E.g., exempli gratia. I call is active, but I am called is passive. The passive verb endings are different. Alright? So you need to learn these. The singular, plural. We have first person is O-R-R-R. Second person singular is R-I-S or R-E. The third person singular is T-U-R. First person plural is M-U-R. Second person plural is M-I-N-I. And third person plural is N-T-U-R. You can find these on page 104 in your book. Alright. On page 105, this is a short note, perfect passive systems of the verb use the perfect passive adjective. I didn't write that down. Let me make sure I write that down. Plus soon, a rom, or a row. It's soon when it's perfect, a rom when it's pluperfect, or a row when it's future perfect. You turn to page 105. There are more examples for the perfect passive indicative. So it's vocatus sum. Now remember, it's an adjective, so it will decline the vocatus. So if it is plural, when you get down, see vocati sumus. So it will become plural because we have been called. The pluperfect passive indicative, vocatus aram, vocatus aras. And then when it becomes plural, we had been called vocati aramis. Future perfect passive indicative, vocatus aro, vocatus aris. And then when it's plural, vocati, because you have to decline the vocatus, to plural when it becomes we, vocati arimus. So it points out agreement of the perfect passive system. In the perfect system, the perfect passive participle must agree with the subject and gender, number, and case, because it's like any other adjective. Case will, of course, be nominative because it is the subject. And that's what they wanted to point out. Alright? The reading lesson is on page 107. It's about Alexander the Great's horse. The horse's name is Bucephalus. This part is history, so you will, in learning Roman history, you would learn Bucephalus is the name of Alexander the Great's horse. And you'll read that story. And when you get to the exercises, I'll assign that after we read the story tomorrow. And you'll do that after we do the translation. If you have any questions about this lesson, give me a call or text me and we'll talk about it. Wale.